Hello, welcome to the CricCut Podcast. My name is Sai, also known as SS Gollapudi Music, and I'm here with Pranavesh, who is known as Eye-Catching Productions. Make sure to subscribe, and our links will be in the description of this video. In this episode of our podcast, we'll talk about the third ODI between India and Sri Lanka as part of the bilateral series that is happening. So without further ado, let's begin. Toss. India finally won the toss for the first time in the series, and they chose to bat. As I said in the last two ODI videos, it's the right choice to make strategically. So there's not much we can say about that. But what we can say is the playing 11. They made a lot of changes in their playing 11. I think there was 5 debutants, right? So yeah, Chetan Sakaraya, Rahul Chahar, Krishna Gautam, Nitish Rana, and Sanju Samson all made their ODI debut. Okay, now on to India's batting. Prithvi Shaw did pretty decent with 49 runs in 49 balls, 8 boundaries, not too bad, right?
It was a decent ODI. It's a good ODI strike rate.
Yeah. Also, Sanju Samson, 46 and 46. Both of them failed to get a 50. 5 boundaries for him as well.
Both deserve their 50s.
And Shikhar Dhawan disappointed again, 13 and 11. Ever since the first ODI, he hasn't been doing crazy stuff. Ever since the first ODI happened.
I mean, what do you expect? He played a proper captain's.
Yeah, true.
For
true.
every series, he does one game. He does very good.
And then Manish Pandey didn't do too well, not a single boundary. He went for 11 runs. I kind of felt bad. The way he got out was kind of sad as well. He should have let that go for a dot, to be honest. It was too wide for him to hit, and obviously it caught the edge. Yeah. Surya Kumar Yadav did really well. Unfortunately, again, he didn't get his 50.
He's our proper middle order batsman. He's keeping India's middle order alive.
Yeah. And once Virat Kohli even if he's in the middle order, Surya Kumar Yadav can still bat at 4 because he's like that versatile nowadays. He's doing well.
Yep.
So he's definitely someone who's gonna make the T20 World Cup squad, I feel like. And then Hardik Pandya, he did better this game, but obviously he's still had a low score of runs. And then Nitish Rana for his first game, 7 for 14. I mean, not too much you can say about a youngster like that, but in the situation, it wasn't that good. Rahul Chahar also did not too bad, 13 runs, and then Navdeep Saini 15 runs, not too bad. But obviously, India eventually got out for 225 in only 43 overs. On to Sri Lanka's bowling. As I'm looking now, not too many people did that bad. Shanaka, the captain, got 4.13 as the economy, 5.9 for Praveen, and then 4.7 Karunaratne, and then Dhananjaya 4.4. Interesting, Hasaranga didn't play this game. I wonder why. Do you know why he didn't play Hasaranga for third ODI? Was there any
I think they rested him. It's either they rested him for the T20 series, or they might have he might have gotten injured.
Maybe
one of them.
I'd say the first one he said was right. He probably got rested.
My question for Sri Lanka is, where did they I think it was Praveen who got 3 wickets something. Okay, where did they keep that bowler? He should have been in the playing 11.
Yeah.
The dude was a game changer.
But Sri Lanka did surprisingly well. As I said, Praveen got 3 wickets, and then Dhananjaya got 3 wickets, and then 2 wickets for Chamira as well. So yeah, everybody did decently well. Now on to Sri Lanka's batting. Fernando did really well with the 76, but the wicketkeeper Banuka, he got out for 7 and 17. I wasn't really impressed with that, to be honest.
I think, as you said, Fernando could have gotten 100.
True.
If he just played it a lot more slow. The partnership, the second wicket partnership was the key. Because that changed the momentum of the game. 17 overs, almost 17 overs without a single wicket.
After the second wicket partnership, 3 wickets soon fell down. Dhananjaya got out for 2 and 9. And then Asalanka did decent contribution. 24 and 28, not bad. But Shanaka had a shocker. Golden duck. I was surprised by that. I think that was the one where he could have been 2 and 2 Rahul Chahar, but the ball after, it was a dropped catch by Prithvi Shaw in the slips. It was just that one partnership that you said that carried the entire game. Now on to India's bowling. Obviously it wasn't that great. Hardik Pandya gave away lots of runs. I mean, obviously he's not the man in form at all because at the moment, people are saying Shardul Thakur will overtake Hardik Pandya in the T20 World Cup. So we'll see.
We have Jadeja too.
Jadeja, yeah. Chetan Sakarya, 8 overs, 34 for 2 wickets. And I think he's in the top 5 for the best left arm pacer in their debut in ODI. It's a stat on screen now. I saw that it was like the best bowling figures by a left arm pacer on debut for ODIs. And Chetan Sakarya, I think, is in the top 5 or something like that. But yeah, that was a pretty decent debut, 4.25 economy as well, with 2 wickets as well.
Rahul Chahar almost took the game away from Sri Lanka.
Yeah, Rahul Chahar, he spun the ball so much. I was surprised with him. But then obviously, as you said, Rahul Chahar, he was the man who gave us hope. Like the way the thing is, if Prithvi Shaw caught that one with the slip, do you think we would have won?
Yes. If Rahul Chahar had one extra over.
Yeah. Now on to my final thoughts of this, not only the game, but the entire series. The series was definitely a turn of events. After the first ODI, we thought India will whitewash Sri Lanka. The second game, we saw Sri Lanka fight back, and almost Sri Lanka won the game. And then this time, Sri Lanka put their full force and they won. If Sri Lanka would have won the second ODI, India would have been like trolled by all the fans. Thank you for watching the CricCut Podcast, where we talked about the third ODI between India and Sri Lanka, as well as our final thoughts on the entire series. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.